All right. Excuse me. Next story. Science says crazy women are better in bed. I wanted to talk about this because this is a Twitter trend that has gone crazy on Twitter in the last couple of days. It's a story from a couple of years ago, but it's caught wind. And the reason why I think it's catching wind is because there are so many women that are crazy right now. And they're saying, well, hey, yeah, but science says we're actually better than bed. So I guess I have some good redeeming quality other than being crazy. And this is from the New York Post. Men have better sex with emotionally unstable women.
I am shocked. Shocked. Well, not that shocked.
I won't lie. My best, craziest experiences in the bedroom, the women were a little bit emotionally unstable. They were a little crazy. They were a little bit crazy. The problem is while they're the most fun in the bedroom, they are also the biggest headache and most pain in the ass in the rest of your life, which is really not worth it. Let me just say that now. I would rather have a very stable, well-adjusted, happy, normal, healthy woman. And then when we got to the bedroom, things were just like pretty good. Like I'd be okay with that. Well, like good. Bedroom, good. The outside the bedroom, really good. That is probably the best way to go. Because amazing in the bedroom with emotionally unstable women means the other 23 or 23 and a half hours of the day, it's like wrestling an insane drunk bear a lot of the times. which let's be honest, is a lot of relationships nowadays. This is from The Sun. Or originally published by The Sun, but the New York Post is writing this one. Men have better sex with women who are emotionally unstable, a study has revealed, and women prefer men who are less agreeable but pay attention to detail, according to the German study or survey of 1,000 people. So what's this mean? It means that men that are not yes men that are not soy boys, men that are not agreeable, but men that actually have a backbone and stand up for themselves and are less agreeable, women are more prefer them. Because it's masculine and the guy's like leading his charge. However, they do like him to pay attention to details, meaning that they probably don't have to remind him 3 times of when her birthday is. They say, we already know that a person's perception of how compatible they are with their partner makes for a great sex life. But until now, how someone's personality influenced another's sex life had not been widely studied. Lead researcher Julia Velton and her colleagues interviewed each volunteer about their sex lives, personality, and their sexual function. For women, this included sexual desire, satisfaction, arousal, and the O face. And for men, it focused on erectile function, desire, satisfaction, and the O face, finishing crossing the finish line. They found men whose partners had less emotional stability reported better sexual function, while lower agreeableness of a sexual partner was predictive of better sexual function for women. So guys liked the emotionally less stable women because they were a little crazier in bed, and women liked low agreeableness, which is, I guess, a guy not agreeing to what she wants and a guy just doing what he wants, I guess. They also discovered that men who are thorough and dutiful may feel the need to satisfy their partner sexually, which may in turn lead to a better sexual function of their partners. Yeah, there's no surprise there. If a guy's going to, get the girl across the finish line or multiple times and she really enjoys that, yeah, she's going to be happier with her partner. The study published in the Journal of Sex Research also found that men had better sex with partners who had similar traits, specifically being easily stimulated. Now, this is an important one. So the women that are easy to get in the mood, the women that are easy to get off, the women that are easy to satisfy, the women that are easy to get them into the bedroom, every guy, I don't know a guy that would be like, that would disagree with this statement. Oh man, if I just walk into the kitchen and she's cooking breakfast or something and I, slide my hands up her shirt and start kissing her on the neck, boom, 3 seconds later, she's ready for the bedroom, or I'm doing her there in the kitchen, bent over the stove. Every guy finds that hot. What guys don't find hot is the woman that's like, okay, we need to do it like this. Oh, hold on, turn off the fan. I need the radio like this, the music like this. The light's a little bit dimmer. Did you brush your teeth? Hey, don't forget the garbage. We got to put out the garbage. Like that. That's not a turn on for men. The men that have to do through a bunch of. So of course, if a woman's relatively quick to get to the draw, guys love that. easily stimulated is because it also makes men feel like they're desired very much. Like if a guy's like, boop, and she's like, oh, do me. Guy's like, hey, I can turn her on. She wants me. When a guy's got to twist all the knobs and turn the dials and, do the ins and outs and all the freaky stuff there just to get her to say yes, it's a lot of work. It makes the guy think like, maybe she's not really into me or into this. And I don't know, it feels like a lot of work. It's just quicker if I go in and yank it. So I can see why, I can see that being accurate. Go away. They say, in men who are easily aroused by erotic fantasies or visual stimuli, having a partner who responds in a similar way may facilitate sexual function. The volunteers had an average age of 51 and had been in their current relationships for an average of 24 years. Wow, that's a long time. So they were basically together for 25 years. And their average age was 51. So that's interesting, which means these are long-term relationships that were working. They say personality traits weren't the only thing related in terms of sexual function. Outside of individual traits, men's age was negatively correlated with their sexual function scores. Across the couples, relationship duration was not linked to poor sexual function. This finding implies that a healthy sexual life is possible even in long-term relationships, the researcher said. But other experts have suggested more research is needed in the field. The results only present a static picture of the dynamics between the measured variables. We don't know how they are causally related to each other. Dr. Christian Jarrett, who is not involved in the study, wrote for the British Psychological Society. Nonetheless, this study breaks new ground by uncovering the ways that our partner's personality might have an influence on our own sexual function. The thing is, a lot of times I think when you hop from partner to partner to partner, you may learn, women in general like this or men in general like that, but I don't think you learn the specifics of what you would learn from a long-term partner. That is one of the things I think we lose in relationships today, being so casual and so hookup oriented. You don't learn one partner and learn them very well and learn exactly what they love. And then if you want to spice it up, change things around. Unfortunately, nowadays, changing things around means changing partners, getting rid of who you're dating and dating somebody new. So it's really interesting to see that even in these long-term relationships, once you get past the butterfly stage, it's a different type of relationship. It becomes more of a partnership and a friendship and learning more about the other person. But we're in the fast food of relationships and people aren't doing that anymore. It's really interesting to see that was the age, the average age of this was, or the average age of being together, average years together was 24 on this study. So I guess maybe that's maybe why some crazy women have husbands. I always heard a story about Dr. Drew. I don't know if you know who Dr. Drew Pinsky is. He used to do television. He does a podcast with Adam Carolla. But Adam always jokes that Dr. Drew is good looking. He's very successful. He's muscular, like he works out a lot. And Drew always said Adam Carolla always said Dr. Drew's wife was a little crazy. And Drew laughed and says, yeah, I know she's a little crazy, but we get along very well. And he did kind of suggest that crazy women, the reason why he and his wife work out so well is because she's a little crazy in the bedroom. So maybe there's some truth to this. I don't know.